We're talking with Linda Verba of TD Bank, and we're discussing retail banking. So the future of the branch is always a popular subject in the industry, with many predicting its demise. But will branch banking continue to play a role in customer interaction, and how will it evolve in the future?
It is a great question. It's always a question that comes up for debate. And I've been in the business now for close to 14 years, and I have lived through a variety of cycles where I've watched the branch, or the story of the branch demise, continually rise to the top. And we are here today standing as strong, maybe stronger than ever. I think that what you will always see in the industry, because it's what the customer expects, is that there will be some linkage or some grounding with the branches, or as we call them, the stores. I think what we do inside the store will transition and change over time. So now many bank branches are used as transactional sites. I think that they will continue to be a strength in terms of brand recognition in the industry. People will recognize their brand and the value proposition from what they stand for. I think that they will transition to be less transactional as some of the online channels for education grow, but I think they will always be a site for safety, stability, advice and counsel, increased wallet share, and the piece that really gives the customer, which is really what drives all of this, gives the customer a sense of confidence in the bank that they elect to do business with.
I've heard that from other banks, calling it's not a branch, it's a store now. And I mean, conversations about the branch sort of lead us down the path of the overall customer experience. Yeah. So, I mean, how does TD Bank view the development of the customer experience, and have you seen any best practice in the industry?
I think that best practices, quite frankly, are for banks, and certainly for TD Bank, not just one thing and not just the focus on the development of one thing. I think it's doing it all and focusing on, quite frankly, the simple things. So I think that it is so important to us that we focus on things that are as simple as greeting the customer. How do we do it? Is it authentic? Is it genuine? Do we engage our customers? Do our customers consider themselves fans of TD Bank? We're not looking for satisfaction. Satisfaction to us is passive. Loyalty is the emotional attachment that your customers have. And when they have that emotional attachment, your service to them and their service to you is reciprocal. It becomes a relationship. But the things that we do are not just one thing. It's everything. It's about responding to calls. It's about saying yes. It's about making it easy. It's about not burdening customers. It's about recovering when we do screw up. I mean, we're in a human business. Things are going to go wrong. It's how you recover. Do you recover with an element of flair? But it's the simple, basic human civilities that are just so missing in this day and age that I think really differentiate banks from other industries or from retailers. And I think it's just teaching those common civilities of saying hello, opening doors, saying thank you, offering an opportunity to consider the products and services that we have available. Because one of the things that customers often say to us is, gee, I didn't know that you did that. Gee, I didn't know that you did that. So sales is really the highest form of service. And when you think about the role of a store in that, the customer can literally choose to get an experience through any channel, and we want them to do that. But I think the store is what gives them a sense of confidence about the channel that they elect to use.
Do you think banks sort of lost, banks in general, lost that sort of idea of the civil customer service, and they're getting it back recently, or?
We've lost that love and I don't think it's just banks. I just think industry and customer service groups in general have honestly just lost that love and feeling. And I think that when you talk to customers, and whether you talk to them at a barbecue, whether you talk to them in a focus group, whether you read surveys, whether you read verbatims that your customers write in, whether you read media articles, I think that is the greatest differentiator that any company has, the level of service that they deliver. Your ability to increase wallet share, to interface with customers, to offer them greater product breadth does not occur. You don't earn your way. Okay, we have a program, it's called Earn. You don't earn your way to sell to a customer until you're delivering more than a baseline of service. And so I think service becomes the key. And I don't know what other banks are doing. I actually find it disturbing that some banks have elected not to use customer service as a metric anymore. I think we're existing in such a regulatory environment that people are worried about lost revenue. Everyone is worried about that. It is an industry issue. But I don't think you solve it just by charging fees to customers. It's by evaluating who you want to be, what you stand for, what's important to you, and it's also a way of looking at the products and services that you offer and innovating. So we came up and we certainly, like everybody else, looked at our checking programs. We came up with a convenience checking account so that students or folks who have limited income can elect to bank with us, but can choose how they might want to do it and what they elect to pay for and what they might like for free, what sort of balances they want to keep. To me, it's really, and to us, it's about customers having a choice in how they do business with us, both in terms of the distribution channel, the level of service, the width of products that they'd like to buy.
I mean, yeah, but sort of talking, moving on, talking about regulation, is there a way to harness compliance with regulation so it's an opportunity for growth?
Absolutely. It's all about turning lemons into lemonade. So if I look at Reg E, one of the things that we did as a company, so it was a combination of our retail distribution network and our product folks. One of the things that we did is we created a product called Debit Card Advance. It gives customers the choice. They can opt in, they can opt out, but it is a debit card advance. It is a product, and it is a product that meets the needs, and it's easy for our customers to understand. So you can elect to just, we've got to charge a fee, we're going to charge a fee, or you can think about a way to turn lemons into lemonade and construct a product that is going to make it easy for your customers to understand, always giving them the right to choice.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.